here so that we can talk about the upcoming retreat to Sicily. We are all super excited about it over here, being me, myself, and I. And I know Tracy is as well. So we're looking forward to hearing everyone's questions and making sure that we get everything answered. We do have many questions that are in the chat now. This platform actually takes really amazing notes. So you'll be able to get the notes as well and go through those if you don't want to go through the whole video. So we are going to address some questions that people have sent in through text or email. And we're just going to take it as it goes, really just kind of relaxed and easy. So first of all, this is, well, first of all, hi, how are you? I'm Amanda. And I am going to be facilitating a training with the 12 Gateways of Light. I'll be on this voyage. It's going to be awesome. So the 12 gateways, one of the questions I keep getting is to explain more about the 12 gateways, how we're going to incorporate the training in the schedule. The equinox, I've had questions about what we're going to be doing with the autumn equinox on the trip to Agrigento. So I think it's probably better to start with a broad overview. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Okay. So it's going to be from September 19th through the 26th, 7 magical days in Sicily. And we're really excited because Tracy is actually from Sicily. So she is able to take us to all the secret hidden spots. She knows her way around. And it is going to be beautiful having that level of expertise on board with us. And so we have the 7 days planned out pretty well. We're going to, do we want to go through the whole itinerary or?
A basic overview, we're doing a training about every day for
Okay.
3 hours in the
Okay.
morning. Most afternoons are pretty free to allow some time to relax or explore the island a little bit more. We do have an evening cooking class. We have the last night is a celebration, so that'll be fun. And then there's some optional trips and offerings, including a free included massage as part of the trip. So yeah, that's a quick overview of the
Yeah, so what we're planning on doing is like first night, we're going to let everybody just get in. We're going to have a dinner, of course, and it's going to be more of a getting a chance to know each other. Again, it is a small, intimate group of women. And so we're going to be very close during this time. So we're going to get to know each other on the first night, let everybody unwind, relax after traveling. The next day we'll start with the training. So what we're planning on doing is a training from like 9 to 12. We'll take questions and then everyone will be able to have the, what is it? Siesta?
Riposino,
What do they call it when
Riposino, nap
everybody has
time,
that relax?
nap
So if
time.
you're somebody who can relax and take naps, it's going to be perfect. You can also lounge poolside, go to the beach, whatever. And so then we'll pick back up again in the evenings. We have several trips planned. One of them is going to be on the equinox, which actually happened to line up just perfectly because it's on the 22nd. And the 22nd is the autumn equinox. And we had already planned to go to Agrigento, which is the Valley of the Temples. And so there are many different ruins there, and they line up with what we're going to be working with, which is the heart space and embodying your feminine aspects and your masculine aspects, right? So that's Hera and Hercules. They each have their own temple there. And then we're going to be doing some things. We'll be doing some things on the bus on the way there because it's a little bit of a travel time. So we're going to use that to go through some of the actual course work so that when we get to the site, we can spend more time being in that sacred container. So that's going to be a whole day. Were you going to say something? Tracy?
No, I think you nailed it.
Okay.
Did you want to dive into questions? Because I have some that were sent in. We also have some people on that might have questions and want to ask their
Yeah,
questions and hop off if they don't have much time.
let's do it. Why don't we
I
go
think,
with everybody on first because we
yeah, does
can go
anybody
through
want to
questions
start?
first.
I have
You
a
take yourself
question.
off mute. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, it took me a second to get off mute. What is your guys' goal that each of us leave with? Like, what are we gonna be like? What's your goal for us to leave the retreat with?
What is our goal for you? Well, first of all, one of the things we will do is you will be able to set your own intentions for what you want to experience for the week, right? So that's going to be something that you're going to want to work on is what is it that you would like to come away with? Because that's half the battle. And the other thing would be from us, on our point of view, what we would like to have happen is to give you the tools to be able to embody more of your own inner truth, your own inner wisdom, because we all have that remembrance within us, and that just needs to be woken up. So the system that we're going to be working with actually does that. It helps you to explore more of who you are internally. So one of the things that we hope for you is that it gives you tools to become empowered. I'm going to put you on mute here. So it gives you tools to be empowered, to make more, have better discernment so that you can make choices for yourself. The more awareness you have about yourself and what you want to experience in the world, the more you're able to then do that, because you can't change anything about your life if you really want to shift into something different without having awareness about where you are currently. So we want to just give the tools to be able to really step into that goddess energy.
And you'll get a certificate of completion for that. And then also, from my point of view, I want everyone to leave there having truly experienced this beautiful area. I want people to see Cefalù, experience it, um, allow it to just wrap around you and comfort you in the way that it did for me when I was there for 9 months. So for me, my goal is that everyone walks away feeling fed, nourished, loved, and that you can just walk into that new version of yourself completely refreshed.
Beautiful.
Okay, thanks.
And man, the question for you, what would be one thing you would want somebody to know before they come on the retreat?
That's a great question, because one of the courses that we are going to make a prerequisite is called daily devotion. And that's being able to connect in every day with yourself, your own, it's being able to connect in with yourself and to create the space to create that devotional practice, because this particular system that we're going to be working with is actually, it does require that you're able to silence the mind, to be able to go inward. And so that's one thing that we want to have out there before we go. The other thing is really just a lot of people that I talk to that are coming along, or that have been talking to me about coming, are people that are going through a lot of change in their lives, which I think we all are to some degree, because the world is really speeding up and there are a lot of changes that are happening. So being in a place where you're wanting to find a smooth passage for yourself and your family, and wanting to feel comfortable and love yourself in a different kind of way. So I think that that knowing where you want to be is really important. Where do you want to go? What are your goals? What kind of trajectory are you looking for?
Awesome. Also, I want people to know that once they arrive there, everything's taken care of. So, um, there's times when you go on vacation, you go on a trip, and once you arrive, it's still logistics and how do we get here and what do we do? But that's all taken care of for you. So, coming with us, you just have the ability to get there and just relax and allow yourself to be held and embraced by the experience. And you're not still, trying to think of where to go, what to do, logistics.
Because you know how to do and get us everywhere. Yay!
Yes.
That.
And if I don't know, I'll figure it out.
I love that about you.
And then Jen asked a question. She said, do we have a specific age range for the women who join, or is it open for anyone who feels drawn to it?
I don't think we have an age range at all. I think it's open to whoever feels connected and drawn to come. Do you think so?
Agreed.
I mean, other than the fact that there is some climbing, right? Were we talking about that?
There's some
Footing?
walking. There's some walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Valley of the Temples, that will be a few hours of walking. But as long as you have good shoes and mobility, we should be okay.
Yeah.
So, that does align with another question too. Someone asked if this retreat is only for women. And to answer that, yes, the retreat is designed specifically for women. And the language that's going to be used is going to be directed toward women. All the examples that we use, it's all going to be toward women. So yes, it is specifically for women.
Perfect. I mean, we're going to be working with the feminine aspect of ourselves as well, and we all have a divine feminine and masculine side to ourselves. It's, the part of us that takes action and gets things done, that's our masculine side. And the part of us that is more intuitive and in the creative side of the mind, or in the creator side. So that's your feminine side. So we're going to be working with that side as well.
Someone asked if they could bring their partner or a friend, if they could come and stay nearby without attending the retreat. And I would say, being at the retreat space, probably not. We're definitely going to be involved in things on a daily basis, but Cefalù is beautiful. So if you want to bring someone and they just, that person wants to spend their day exploring or doing whatever it is they want to do, that's fine with me. Amanda, your take on that?
I think, we'll leave it up to everyone to decide that for themselves. There is going to be, if there's going to be the downtime in the middle of the day when people are resting between 12 and 3, you can do whatever you want to do during that time. I don't see anybody wanting to invest in the retreat coming and then not want to put the time in to do everything that's so carefully crafted to help create the experience. So I think if you want to bring someone, or even if they're meeting you there and you extend your stay, I mean, you're over there. There's so many beautiful places to go and see. So, if you want to bring somebody with you that's staying with you that is just going to be doing their own thing, that's fine too. But we're all adults. We'll leave it to you to decide. How about
Anybody
that?
else on the call have any more questions? I have some more that were emailed in, but
Tracy, I had another one. How much of the work is it going to be like a balance of individual versus group work?
I think almost everything we're going to be doing is really in a group setting. Individually, we'll be doing our own work ourselves, like we always are. But the work that I'll be presenting, or the course that I'll be presenting, will be done in a group. And the experiences, we may do some shared experiences. No one has to participate if they don't want to. I will do my very best to make sure everybody feels very comfortable. We actually did a pretty inclusive kind of application for the people that are coming on the retreat, so that we know exactly how to meet everyone, what they're looking for. And so if we do anything that's going to be, you know, sharing, that sort of thing, we'll make sure that it's a comfortable opportunity for that person. So, you know, most of the work that you're going to be doing individually will be something that is more about whatever wants to express from within you. You know, if you're called to go and journal, or if you're called to go and rest, you know, we want to honor whatever anybody feels they need to do for themselves to enjoy the process. I mean, we want it to be fun. We want it to be, we want everyone to feel held. We want to create community within the group that we're going to have. We really feel that this is going to be a really special experience. So I don't think that anybody's going to have to do too much work. I think everyone's going to enjoy what we have planned for you. Does that help? Does that answer it? Yeah.
It does. I had one last question. Everything's so thorough. Like, you guys, this website is awesome, and the description and all the details really thorough. And I think it's cool that after the retreat, there's a community, you know, opportunity to stay engaged. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that will look like?
Absolutely. So that's kind of what I was getting at when I was saying we want everyone to form a connection and a bond, because, you know, sisterhood. We're all in this together. We want everyone to feel like that you have somebody that supports you moving towards whatever it is your goals are, and whatever it is that you want to have for yourself next after this. But once we move through the 12 gateways, it's like 12 aspects of yourself, right? You're reclaiming all of these parts of you that are connected to different elements of you. So once you become whole, then you are the 13th, right? So the Circle of Light is a community that we're creating for everyone who moves through the certification process, to have ongoing community and support as, you know, as you move towards whatever your goals are, towards becoming your greatest and highest version of you. So we want to have that level of support still moving forward. And there's going to be another retreat that is in March. This particular retreat is really connected to the death and rebirth cycle. It's really like everything that you are wanting to kind of shed, let go of, move away from, move out of, towards something different. For you, it would be something that is something that's more connected to how you want your reality to be, right? So you're moving towards something. Anyway, so we really want to support that process. And then that's what this particular one is going to be about: letting go, stepping into the new, dropping the old skin, stepping into the diamond self. And then when we come back in March, or when we don't know for sure that we're doing it in Sicily though. But that particular retreat will be about, okay, I've been doing the work. I've continued the process of letting go of those parts of myself that no longer serve me, including the thought, you know, the reoccurring thought loops or belief systems or perception of self. Those things we're working on, right? It's not like you can drop it immediately, because it took us our whole life to get here. So as we continue to work through that process of letting that go and really stepping into the replacement value of that with something higher, then it leads to the next stage, which evolutionarily evolves into the next stage, which is where you want to share that. You want to share whatever your voice is, whatever it is that you want to experience and create and share with the world, right? So then you're stepping into it and you're becoming that. I'm acting as if I'm embodying that version of me that I'm pushing to become, that I am growing to become. And so in that one, it's going to be a little bit different. But it is this whole evolution process. So
Yeah, the one in March is going to have flying dress pictures and it's going to be
yeah.
super feminine and just fun, just really fun.
So that's how we're ending on that. The one in March. This one we're ending with a diamond embodiment ceremony and evening out. So it's the last is going to be, this is who I see myself as. This is who I am going to dress as. So you want to dress, you want to bring clothes to dress as your diamond self. So if you've bought a little black dress that you haven't worn yet, you've had it hanging in your closet for a year or two, then you bring it with you. Or if it's a ball gown and you want to wear that, whatever it is. So whatever makes you feel that you are embodying that version of you that you want to become.
Any other live questions? You? Someone did ask about the part 2 in March. We just touched on that. Someone asked if it's tax deductible, and the answer is, as an individual, if you're going as an individual, no. But if this is part of your business, if you can somehow roll it into a business, then the answer is yes, you can make it a tax deduction. We had a question about private bathrooms. So every room, every hotel room has its own bathroom. So if you choose to have a single room, you obviously will have your own bathroom. If you choose to do a shared experience, then obviously you'll be sharing with your roommate, just like any regular hotel. Let's see.
Travel insurance.
Travel insurance. I highly recommend travel insurance. It is not required, obviously, but I do highly recommend it just in general across the board for any trip that I do. I always get travel insurance. So, but it is entirely up to you if it's something you want to do or not.
Where do you get travel insurance?
I usually just Google travel insurance, but part of our registration, there is an option through a third party. So if you go to register, when you go in to register, it'll ask if you want travel insurance, and then it'll go to a third party site where you can sign up for it. So yeah, so we made it as simple as possible for that. We also have, by the way, a travel concierge, someone who will put together all of your travel for you. So he does the booking of your flights. If you want any type of transportation before your flight, so from your house to the airport, or from the airport to your home when you arrive, he arranges that as well. Any flights that you have that may have a layover or anything like that, he's managing all of those things on the back end. So if, say, you're on your flight and you land and your connecting flight has been changed, you have a text in your phone immediately that says, hey, your connecting flight's been changed. You need to go to this gate, or go to this desk and ask them for something else, or I rebooked you on a different flight, here's all of the information. So he manages all of those logistics for you. If that's something that it makes you nervous, you don't want to do it, you just want to travel without thinking about any of those things, he handles all of that for you as well. So that's a really amazing offering that we're proud to be able to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I just also, you don't need a visa. Like some people have asked if you need a visa. Currently, as of now, the Shenzhen zone, you do not need a visa if you have a US passport. So you should be okay. That's going to be changing in the future. But for now, in 2026, you should be fine. You will be fine. You're fine. Dietary restrictions and food allergies we have handled. We do ask you as part of the registration process if you have any dietary restrictions, food allergies. We know some folks are gluten-free, dairy-free. So we handle that as well. We make sure that all of our meals have some sort of option for you as well. We're not going to have you just eating, carrot sticks for a week. So you'll be fine. You'll be taken care of.
That's awesome. Okay. Is there anything else? Do we want to go over what's included one more time? Because I do keep getting that question. I think it's kind of, I thought we had it pretty nailed down, but
Yeah. Yep.
so it includes travel from the airport to the resort, right?
Yes.
It'll include all of our little excursions that we're going on, including all of the entry fees, or if we stop for lunch or dinner, whatever we're going to be doing, everything will be included in that. All of the meals are included. All of the lodging is included. What else? Am I missing anything?
Massage. My favorite part is the massage. I keep bringing it up. Like the massage.
Massage. Yes.
Yes. And then the cooking class is included. And then any type of transfer. So if you want to go into Cefalù again on another evening, that's included as well. So all of your transportation is part of the package.
Yes. And of course, the 12 gateways of light, the certification will be a part of it as well.
And the
our
pre-work
celebration.
Yep, celebration dinner, the pre-work, right? Your devotion.
Yes. Daily devotion, that course is included.
Yep, and then the group after, so your aftercare essentially is part of it as well.
Yes.
So.
Yay.
All
And
right.
I think that was it. That's all I think I have on my side. I'm looking at my notes. Do you have any other questions?
I didn't have any else that were sent in, unless anyone else on the call. Otherwise, we did it right in at 30 minutes. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
And okay, so just putting it out there, if there's something that we did not address, you can always schedule a 15-minute consult, and I'm happy to go over anything. If you want to learn more about the gateways or about the process or the itinerary, I'm happy to talk with you on the phone and help put you at ease, help you make your decision. So anything you need, you can just schedule a consult on the on that same link. Well, I'll put it in the chat, so I'll have it here as well.
I'm doing it too. I'm putting in my email address. So if anyone has a specific question, hello@teneratravel.com. And I can just answer any of your questions. If you have a specific question, a private question that you don't want to ask here.
Perfect.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you on the trip. We'll see you in Cefalù.
Yay. So exciting. Oh my goodness.